Hi, Leigh Hodgins here of yourcreativechord.com, and I'm just bringing a little bit of the information that's from my ebook with some short tips to you. If you're interested in learning piano, or you have a child that's interested, or a teenager, you yourself have played piano before and you want to get back into it, I've been asked so many times these same questions, and I cover all of the answers to those questions in my new ebook, What You Need to Know, Have, and Do to Start Piano Right. But I want to give you a little insight. So one question that's been asked multiple times, I'm going to kind of cover two sides of it. I often have gotten asked by adults, how old is too old to start piano? And my answer to that is, in my opinion, it's never too old. I've taught people all the way up to 90 years of age. Now, the 90-year-old people that I have taught didn't become concert pianists, but they thoroughly enjoyed it and they benefited immensely from weekly lessons and their regular practice routine. And again, there's a great amount of detail, research-based detail about how learning piano enhances your health and actually helps prevent aging issues. So check that out if you're interested in why is piano so great for an adult. Get my ebook. It tells you all about that. The flip side to that is many times I get asked by parents, what age should I start my child in piano? And from my experience, really one of the best ages to start is 7 years of age, or 9 years of age, or 5 years of age. And that age really depends on a few things. It depends on the ability of the child to enjoy sitting there and focusing on a task. And it depends on their learning style, and if they're ready for that kind of focused discipline. It depends on the amount of family support that child will get and continue to get throughout the piano learning journey. And it depends on the teaching method and the teacher that is working with the student. So in general, it's kind of hard to just give you a blanket answer what age is the best, because it really does depend on those factors, and particularly the individual. I will say that if a child is able to sit still and really focus and is enjoying that process, then 7 years of age is fine. Or even if they're able to sit there and be attentive at 5, that's okay. But many students, from my experience, aren't ready for that. And so I've been able to teach them with different kinds of methods in which they're enabled to move more and use singing and drumming and dancing and movement, as well as keyboarding and ear training, to help them get kind of a foundation to prepare them for really the private piano lesson journey. So there's a whole lot more about that in my ebook. But in general, if your child is able to sit there and really focus, that's a really great sign. If your child is really eager to go to the piano and play around with the keys with individual fingers, and is really actively listening to the sounds that they're making on the piano, as opposed to just banging on it, which is not a bad thing, but if they're really, exploring the topography of the keyboard with great attention and focus, and they love doing it, and they're immersed and engaged and kind of losing themselves in it regularly, even at a really young age, to me, that's a red alert. They're ready. Get a piano teacher now. So those are some indications about, your child's interest and ability to get started with piano. For more information, please check out my ebook, What You Need to Know, Have, and Do to Start Piano Right. If you have any questions, please comment. Let me know. Hopefully I can answer them. And if you want to know a lot more detail, buy my book. Thank you.